Forgive me if it's a little windy today, but I just got this grill and you won't believe how much I paid for it. This was at a discount store called Rose's. Originally it was $19.99 and I paid $9.99 for summer in clearance. Why did I get it? It's 10 bucks. Why not? But I want to check it out and see if it's good enough to use every day by anybody. Let's open it up. Comes with legs. Always a start. One grill. Not super duper thick. Definitely will work. This looks like the bottom grill for the legs here. Got a wheel. Got some hardware. Got another wheel so we can be rolling. Got directions. Got another smaller grill. This will probably go in the bottom of the grill, catch extra junk. Now let's get to the product itself. Packaged in the old school bubble wrap. Nice black finish on there. It's kind of thin, but it's also just like a grill. Like it's not super thick. It's gonna work just fine. I totally feel that it will. And then here's the top with the name brand, the Backyard BBQ. There we go. Let's put it together. All right. So in my attempts to look like a cool guy and throwing the directions across the backyard, that means I have to put it together with no directions now, right? I did take a peek into the hardware bag, and it's going to need a Phillips screwdriver. I believe that'll be the only one. So let's get to it. It should be a simple project, not a very typical grill. It's your old school grill that a lot of us grew up with. Who am I kidding? I'm going to get the instructions. Okay, here's some of the specs. This is a 17.5-inch charcoal grill. It is for outdoor use only. So don't be trying to cook inside with this thing. Now let's get back to it. So this happened with the smaller grill that we put together around Christmas last year. It doesn't come with any kind of washer to separate the grill top from the bottom. So hopefully it won't scratch this up too bad. You don't want to tighten that up too much because you're going to use that bin when you're cooking. So here's the front of it. Same thing as the other. You don't want to tighten it too tight. You see on here, tighten that one a little too tight, kind of bent it in. Don't like how there's nothing to prevent it from scratching up the grill. It also will not close the vent all the way with how this knockout is. So what I would do, what I'm going to do, I'm going to push that out. That's going to allow you to close the grill more if you need to. That comes in handy for fire control. Up next, we'll slap the legs on this bad mamma jamma. Unfortunately, the legs can't go any shorter, so if you wanted to try to use it as a small tabletop grill, you may not have the option. We'll look and see when we get finished, but I believe this is going to be a stand-up grill only. One thing you want to make sure is two of the legs have these little smashed in parts. That's where your wheels are going to go. You want to make sure that you're putting them in the same place. For us, they will go in the back. So we put the front legs on first. First impressions after 2 legs, it's a little flimsy. So you're going to have to make sure that you use the bottom rack. Up next, we'll be attaching the brackets to the lid. There's one thing I really don't like about it is the lack of washers that comes with it. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like it's going to create a lot of friction, metal on metal, and that will affect the longevity of it. If you have extra washers, feel free to add them. If you don't think you need them, don't worry about it. All right, so here's the verdict. It's a little flimsy. Need to tighten it up a little bit more. It opens up okay. Looks pretty nice in there. A $10 grill. First impressions of the grill. Flimsy. Lightweight for the most part. Would it work as a camping grill? It could, but it's not breaking down in any way. It is going to stay in that form. So what am I going to do with it? I have quite a few grills. You're going to have to subscribe to find out, but you definitely want to see what I'm going to do with this grill.